There's something beautiful about country roads. They remind us that life was never meant to move this fast. And maybe somewhere between the noise of the world and the silence of the countryside, we remember that Jesus still walks with ordinary people. Not just in churches, but by rivers, on dusty roads, under open skies. And maybe tonight, He's walking beside you too. Down by the river road, where the tall grass sways, I could feel your mercy, Lord, in the evening haze. Old wood fence and a gravel line, sunset fading slow. And every step I walked that day felt like coming home. Jesus by the river road, walking close to me. In the quiet countryside, you set my spirit free. When the world gets heavy and my soul feels cold, I hear your voice in the wind down the river road. Grandpa used to sing about amazing grace, with a worn-out Bible resting by the fireplace. Now those old songs live inside every tear and smile, and I still feel heaven near every country mile. Jesus by the river road, walking close to me. In the quiet countryside, you set my spirit free. Through the fields and heartache, through the rain and storm, your love feels like a southern light, always leading home. No fancy roads, no city lights, just simple faith beneath the sky. And every prayer the crickets hear feels like heaven drawing near. Jesus by the river road, stay a while with me. Let your peace fall gently like leaves from autumn trees. And when my days are over and this old world grows dim, lead me down that golden road, straight home to you again. Maybe faith was never supposed to be complicated. Maybe it was always meant to feel like this: simple, peaceful, honest. Like sitting on an old wooden porch, watching the sunset, and knowing that no matter how hard life becomes, Jesus is still near. O's. Some of the strongest faith doesn't come from big stages or famous voices. Sometimes it comes from a quiet old house where someone prayed for you long before you understood the power of prayer. Maybe for you, it was your grandmother. Maybe it was the sound of pages turning in an old Bible late at night, or the soft whisper of a prayer spoken over your life while you slept. And maybe those prayers are still protecting you today. Grandma sat beside the window with a candle burning low, reading from that old brown Bible that she held so close. Every line was worn and faded from the tears she cried, praying Jesus keep her family safe through every night. Grandma's Bible and a candlelight prayer fill that little house with heaven in the air. When life gets heavy and the road feels long, I still hear her singing those old gospel songs. Sunday morning smelled like coffee and rain upon the fields, church bells ringing through the valley like a promise deep and real. She would hold my little hands tight and softly say my name. Child, no matter where life takes you, Jesus stays the same. Grandma's Bible and a candlelight prayer taught my restless heart that Jesus truly cares. Through every heartbreak, every fear I've known, her faith still lights the path that leads me home. Now the old house sits in silence and the rocking chair stands still, but I swear I feel her prayers around me every time I climb that hill. And when this world feels colder than I can understand, I remember faith was built by gentle weathered hands. Grandma's Bible and a candlelight prayer still bring peace when darkness fills the air. And one sweet day beyond these dusty roads, I'll see her smiling in that heavenly home. Maybe the greatest legacy is not money or success. Maybe it's faith. A faith so real that even after someone is gone, their prayers still echo through generations. And somewhere tonight, heaven is listening. to the prayers of grandmothers once again. Some of the strongest faith. Life has a way of making people tired. Not just tired in the body, but tired in the soul. Sometimes the burdens become so heavy that you do not even know how to explain them anymore. The pressure, the worry, the silent battles nobody sees. But Jesus once said, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." And maybe that is exactly what your heart needs right now. Dust on my boots and tears in my eyes, trying to carry this old hard life. Miles of worries on this broken road. Lord, I can't hold this load alone. The fields grow quiet, the sun hangs low, cold wind blowing through my soul. So I kneel down by that old oak tree and whisper this prayer silently. Take my burdens, Lord, lay them at your feet. Every fear I've carried, every hurt in me. When my heart gets weary and I lose my way, Jesus, walk beside me. Lead me day by day. Mama used to tell me, son, faith will hold when strength is gone. Even in the darkest night, Jesus is your guiding light. So I keep walking through the rain, through the heartbreak and the pain, trusting someday I will see why you carried me through everything. Take my burdens, Lord, lift this heavy soul. When the world feels restless, be my place of hope. Through the storms of living, through the endless fight, Jesus, hold my through the night. Ain't no road too lost for grace, ain't no sinner too far away. Every broken prayer still finds the loving arms of Jesus Christ. And when my strength is almost gone, your mercy keeps me whole. Take my burdens, Lord, I give them all to you. Every shattered dream I had, every wound I'm walking through. And when this life is over and these weary days are done, lead me to that peaceful land beyond the setting sun. Maybe faith is not about pretending that life never hurts. Maybe faith is simply this: bringing every burden to Jesus again and again until peace slowly finds your heart. And out on some quiet country road tonight, someone is still whispering, "Take my burdens, Lord." There's something special about old country churches. The wooden pews, the soft light through stained glass windows, the sound of people singing hymns together, like heaven touching the earth for a moment. And for many of us, the sound of church bells carries memories. Memories of childhood faith, of prayers whispered with trembling hands, of funerals, weddings, Sunday mornings, and the hope that one day Jesus will call us home. Down that little gravel road, past the fields of gold, stands that old white country church, where my mama's faith still glows. Every Sunday morning light would shine through those old pines, and the bells would echo softly, like heaven calling mine. When the church bells call my name, Lord, don't let me walk alone. Guide me with your gentle hands till I reach my heavenly home. Through the years and through the storms, your mercy stayed the same, and my soul still feels peace. When the church bells call my name. I remember Grandpa praying with his old hat in his hands, singing hymns about salvation in that little promised land. Some have gone before us now, resting in God's grace, but I still feel their faith alive every time those bells ring out again. When the church bells call my name, let my weary heart rejoice. Every sound reminds my soul I still belong to you, Lord. Through the sorrow and the joy, through the sunshine and the rain, I'll keep walking toward your light. When the church bells call my name, one sweet day these eyes will see fields of endless harmony. No more pain and no more fear, just the Savior drawing near, and the angels all will sing as heaven's bells begin to ring. When the church bells call my name, I'll I'll lay every burden down.
I'll lay every burden down.
And I'll hear my Jesus say,
Child,
welcome home now.
till that day I'll hold my faith through every loss and change, and keep listening for the sound of those church bells calling my name.
Maybe the sound of church bells is more than tradition. Maybe it is a reminder that no matter how far life takes us, God is still calling hearts back home. And somewhere tonight, under an open country sky, those old bells are still ringing.
Life leaves dust on all of us. Dust from long roads, hard seasons, mistakes we wish we could undo. And sometimes people think they have wandered too far from God, too broken, too imperfect. But grace was never meant for perfect people. Amazing Grace was written for wandering souls, for tired hearts, for people still trying to find their way home. Dusty boots on an old dirt road, sun going down, carrying a heavy load. Miles behind me, miles to go, trying to find peace for my soul. Old pickup humming through the night, moonlight shining soft and white. And somewhere in that quiet air, I could feel Jesus standing there. Dusty boots and amazing grace, mercy found me in this lonely place. When I was lost and far from home, Jesus said, I'm not alone. Through every failure, every scar, His love still reached right where you are. And every road my heart has known leads me back to grace alone. Mama's cross hangs by the door, same old Bible on the floor, pages worn from years of prayer, proof that heaven's always there. I've made mistakes I can't erase, still somehow I found your grace. Like a river washing over me, Jesus set this weary heart free. Dusty boots and amazing grace, you carried me through every heartbreak. When my faith was running low, your mercy never let me go. Every storm and every mile, you stayed with me all the while. And now I know no road's too long for Jesus to lead me home. No shining crown, no perfect man, just calloused hands and broken plans. But grace can reach the deepest pain and make a lost soul live again. Dusty boots and amazing grace,
One day I'll see my Savior's face. No more wandering, no more night, just endless fields of golden light. When they lay these burdens down beyond the hills outside this town, I'll walk the streets of heaven above, still singing of redeeming love.
Maybe grace is not about having a perfect story. Maybe grace is about this, that even after all the wrong turns, Jesus still walks beside us, leading us home one step at a time. And somewhere tonight, on a quiet country road, someone with dusty boots is discovering amazing grace all over again.